Let's bring out the starters for your Orlando Magic. At guard, 6'4", number 14, Gary Harris. The man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Goga Vitale. At guard, 6'4", number 4, Jalen Saw. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero. At forward, 6'10", number 22, Ron Wagner.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche Le NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for Franz Wagner.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
And the starting group for San Francisco. They've got Harrison Barnes, Lonzo Ball out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Chamberlain in at the center. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here is Chamberlain. He's guarded closely. Nobody near Barnes. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. Chamberlain with the block. And he gets it back. There's Bitadze. A three-pointer, no good. George against Harris. Pass the ball. Back to George. Outside, Ball. Here's Ellis. San Francisco passing it around. Lets it go, and Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Ellis.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here's Bitadze. Wagner outside. No good with the triple. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for San Francisco. Wagner against George. Shoots over Wagner. And it's George missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Banchero dishes to Suggs. Wagner from long range. Sinks the triple.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
For San Francisco, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Chamberlain. Ellis outside. Back to Chamberlain. 4 on the shot clock. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Suggs passes to Harris. Back to Suggs. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Banchero, And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Here's Chamberlain, and the shot goes down. Chamberlain got his second bucket tonight.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now here are the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these teams are leading the NBA in second chance points.
Not many will go after it on the offensive boards the way they do. I mean, and particularly since the break, they have really made teams pay on the inside.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harris against Ellis. Down low. Here's Suggs. 6 to shoot. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The jump hook. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic trail by 3. Wagner with it. George picks him up. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Pass to Bitadze. Stolen by Ball. George, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by Bitadze. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Banchero passes to Harris. Another miss by Orlando.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Suggs passes to Banchero. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Ellis against Harris. Ellis, the pass to Chamberlain. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Chamberlain brings the double team. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Over in the corner, Banchero. Off target from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 5. Ellis dishes to George. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Banchero. Puts it up, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Barnes against Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 7. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Ellis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
A moment now to see the stats for Banchero. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's putting up 29 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for San Francisco. Laravia's checked in, and it's Thompson in for George. Pass to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Isaac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, we are quickly reaching the end of the regular season. Doris, are you as excited as I am for the playoffs coming up?
Definitely, Kevin, and I know it's on the players' and coaches' minds. It's right there waiting for us. But let's remember, the most mature teams, the best teams, recognize games are still to be played. You cannot let the playoffs distract you from what's in front of your face.
Now, here's Ball. Hasn't made one yet. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
If you've got a shooter like Hield on your team, any opportunity to deliver the basketball is a good time.
Isaac outside. Pass to Bitadze. Clock at 6. Suggs against Ball. And it's Suggs missing. Warriors leading by 6. Thompson finds Ball. Up top, Chamberlain. Back to Ball. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Laravia. Three-pointer, Hield. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Well, one of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner 3. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Hield cashes in.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
They get the rebound. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woo-hoo!
Pass to Bitadze. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Shoots from 14. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bitadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Suggs. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ball.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Poked away. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And the basket by Isaac.
Well, I like seeing Jonathan Isaac work in the mid-range. This guy is demonstrating the touch to score from there.
Thompson outside. Chamberlain, the pass to Laravia. Now Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Chamberlain got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Thompson against Wagner. Isaac a screen on Thompson. Isaac passes to Wagner. Misses the baby hook.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And that one's good, LaRavia. And now a 9-point San Francisco lead. And it's Orlando's ball.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
He blocks it again.
And each block moves him within striking distance of the record.
And GA, the fans get excited when a shot goes up on the prospect. He might block it. Only the top spot remains in the blocks record books.
The record for blocks in a single year is owned by Mark Eaton. He had 456 back in 1985. If players keep challenging him with the ball, he could have a good look at that one.
Wagner from long range hits the three-point bomb. Wagner's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Orlando. And a deep three from Hield. And it's San Francisco holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for San Francisco.
Guys, the post-production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court right now for San Francisco, we've got Chamberlain. George is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Mobo in at the power forward.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
And George, here we go. That one drops for him. And the Warriors lead by 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the inside. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
George looking around. Rebound by the Magic.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Joseph kicks to Robinson. And it's Banchero top the key. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Banchero's got 6.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Pass to Kolek. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Banchero dishes to Robinson. Chamberlain with the block. Now the Warriors moving it up. For 3, Caldwell Pope. They get it back. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Here's Black. 17 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Isaac with a screen for Banchero. Inside. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. George, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Black kicks to Robinson. Isaac outside. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
Yep, that one goes.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Anthony's checked in for the Magic. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Mitchell Robinson.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. There's a screen by Robinson. And a miss there on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the paint, here's Chamberlain. Lays it up off the glass. Chamberlain got the lead up to 11 now for San Francisco.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Anthony finds Banchero. Back to Anthony. Isaac a screen on Caldwell Pope. Anthony, the pass to Robinson. Robinson. Isaac outside. Here's Black. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Once again off the mark, Orlando. San Francisco leading by 11. Mobo. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Isaac misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
To the inside. Outside for George. Back to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
But, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
To the wing on the left, to the middle. Pass to Mobo. Break every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
The first one falls. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And, Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Here's Kolick, and it's denied. That's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. The Magic trail by 11. Pass to Banchero. Here's Bitadze. Adams defending. Shot clock at 6. Harris setting the pick for Wagner. Three-pointer. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Inside. Adams' shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Many players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the NBA. Boy, tough to corral when he's looking to score.
Harris outside. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. Banchero left side. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Suggs missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Orlando's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Van Carroll looking around. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at San Francisco, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And for the Warriors, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Kolek. Carter pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Adams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thompson inside the line. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, the hard-charging approach of Klay Thompson paying dividends with the foul call. Hey, they like to see that kind of aggressiveness.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Wagner outside. Carter on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
See, it's the size, the skill, and the athleticism of Carter Jr. that can sometimes prove too much of a task for these defenders. That is a big-time play.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Alvarado. Outside, George. Shoots over Wagner. And that one's good, George. George has got 6 in the quarter.
We call that money from the mid-range. PG doing his thing in the sweet spot.
Wagner against George. Wagner outside. Pass to Bitadze. 5 on the clock. Here's Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here is the 2K leaderboard in the season's second half. These teams have been really passing the ball well.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
That free throw missing.
Well, we know Wendell Carter Jr. offers a lot on the offensive end. This guy's got to continue to improve as a low-post defender.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Alvarado passes to George. He's looking for Ellis and finds him to the left side wing. George up top. He's defended by Wagner. Ellis wide open. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Ellis. San Francisco needs to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Ellis. Hits it from three-point range. Ellis has got 5.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Suggs. They get a hand on it. Paul George with the steal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Suggs. He's defended by Alvarado. Pass to Bitadze. 6 to shoot. Here's Carter. He sinks the 11-footer.
Well, this is where you're seeing Wendell Carter Jr. continue to expand his game. Wants to be a three-level scorer, and that means you got to make mid-range jumpers.
Screen by Adams. Here's George. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 18. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Carter outside. Back to Suggs. The Warriors pull it in. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The shot by George, wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. The Magic shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Harris looking it over. Pass to Wagner. Back to Harris. Carter inside the three-point line, and it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Carter's got 6 in the quarter. And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a strong first half for you guys defensively. What has worked at that end?
We're trying to be active. You know, this is a very good team. They've been shooting the ball really well from 3, so we're just trying to run them off the line.
So far, so good. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Some real doozies on that list. Which are you looking forward to, Shaq?
I'd rather not say, Ernie. I don't want to make it.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Magic.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it.
There's another block.
And the blocks keep coming. Now tied for the top mark.
Next one puts him at the pinnacle of the list. What a legendary season for him.
Mark Eaton, you have company. 456 blocks has been the record since blocks were recorded in the 1974 season, and decades later, it has finally been matched.
The Magic trail by 17. Harris with it. Nothing on the board. Ball's knocked loose. Batadze the pass to Harris. Over in the corner, Banchero. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has, becoming an elite competitor people fear almost instantly.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for San Francisco. 15-point game. Pass to Ellis. Chamberlain kicks to Ellis. Now, here is Chamberlain. Defense right on him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
On the free throw, no good. The Magic trail by 17. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Suggs. He's right around 17 points tonight, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early.
Wilt Chamberlain, shooting one.
A free throw good from Chamberlain. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the Magic shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Here's another rebound.
Each rebound he's pulled down here helps him get even closer to that incredible rebounding record.
He is a legend already, but I know he wants that top spot in the record book.
And the top rebound spot is, of course, held by Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt put up an incredible 2,149 rebounds back in '61. But all of a sudden, that number doesn't seem that far away.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Chamberlain. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Out to the right wing. Barnes against Banchero. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Bitadze can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here is Chamberlain. D right on him. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Wagner against George. Wagner outside. Barnes against Banchero. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Chamberlain. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The Magic trail by 20. Harris outside. Magic moving the ball around. Poked loose. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for San Francisco.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Pass to Banchero. There's the screen. And there's the drive over Barnes. And it's Banchero missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ellis, the pass to Chamberlain. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fires the 3. Chamberlain with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
The 11-footer. San Francisco again missing. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Banchero a screen on ball. Suggs passes to Bitadze. Here's Banchero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Wilt Chamberlain picks one up.
A big-time scorer, Banchero with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Ball, the pass to Chamberlain. Down low. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Launches it. Pulls in another board.
That was a historic rebound we just saw. Phenomenal.
To equal the incredible record, GA, for rebounds in a season, he's been a monster all year on the glass.
Say it with me. 2,149 rebounds in a season.
And again with the rebound.
He is a man on a mission, and the single-season record in rebounding is once again a new high. He's possessed.
Well, possession is the right word. His willingness to fight for every bounce of the ball ensures his team is usually on the winning side of that battle.
He has eclipsed Wilt's rebounding record of 2,149 set back in 1961. This has been a season that nobody saw coming and will be talked about for years to come.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Goga Bitadze. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. Laravia's checked in. Klay Thompson comes in for George. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Ball. Chamberlain hits them both. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pass to Banchero. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Thompson passes to Chamberlain. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, easy call.
He's shooting 4 for 7 at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good.
Chamberlain, 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Banchero left side. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Alvarado passes to Chamberlain. Over Robinson. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Banchero. Here's Black. He's defended by Alvarado. The fader. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Warriors leading by 22. On the wing, Thompson. Suggs with the steal. Outside Robinson. Pass to Banchero. Now, here's Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. Connects from 3-point range. Suggs has got 6.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Alvarado passes to Caldwell Pope. Chamberlain against Robinson. Chamberlain dishes to Caldwell Pope. Fades and shoots. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Chamberlain got 38 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Banchero. Makes it off the glass.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Now Alvarado. Still scoreless. Chamberlain rejected by Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Warriors leading by 17. Here's Alvarado. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Black. And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard. What a terrific defensive performance these teams have had since All-Star. 5th on the list, the Magic.
And guys, how about the defense we've seen here in the painted area from both of these clubs in the second half of the season? The block numbers are really off the charts.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Chamberlain. Shot clock at 5. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. Here's Black. He's defended by Alvarado. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Black the pass to Robinson. Isaac kicks to Black. Over Alvarado. Black, no good. San Francisco leading by 19 points. And here's Caldwell Pope. Still yet to score. Pass to LaRavia. Now Chamberlain. San Francisco passing it around. Thompson with the bucket.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Magic making a switch here. Houston's checked in. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Outside Robinson. Wagner kicks to Isaac. Now here is Robinson. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And it's San Francisco holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly. We are back, and what a moment. We just witnessed greatness.
The single-season rebounding mark, one of those we might have assumed was sealed away for the ages in some dusty old history book. He is changing what we thought possible.
San Francisco leading by 22. On the court right now for San Francisco. They've got Klay Thompson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's LaRavia in at the 4.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to Isaac, and here is Robinson. That shot off. Alvarado bounce pass. Thompson passes to Chamberlain. No good on that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. It's Black in the corner. Here's Isaac. Banchero inside. Working on Thompson. 4 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Thompson with it. Picked up by Banchero. Thompson misses.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball.
Again with the block.
And that block puts him on top of the history books.
Wow, the record for the most blocks in a season is now his and his alone.
And there is a new Lord of the block. Mark Eden held the record for blocks for so long, but not anymore. His record of 456 has officially been passed.
Back to Black. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Timeout, Warriors. Joseph, he's checked in for Orlando.
It's your 407 Penske.
Here's Kolek. Barnes outside. Chamberlain down low. Guarded by Robinson. That one goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Black. Clock at 6. Kolek grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible. And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Barnes outside. Pass to Mobo. Here's Kolek. Chamberlain with it. Guarded by Robinson. The jump hook. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And Orlando making a change here. Suggs is checked in.
At the line for the away team.
Chamberlain no good on the free throw. Isaac kicks to Banchero. From outside the arc, Chamberlain with the rebound. For San Francisco, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Hield outside. They double team Chamberlain. Beyond the arc, and Hield with the basket on the assist by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 4 assists now tonight.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
Hield against Suggs. Pass to Robinson. Banchero right side. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, 6'10", but don't tell him he doesn't shoot with range. That is nicely done by Jonathan Isaac.
Here's Kolek. Here's Mobo. Hield, the pass to Chamberlain. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Black kicks to Suggs. Here's Isaac. Tips it up, and Robinson is right there.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Here's Kolek. Now, here is Chamberlain. Over Robinson. Chamberlain, no luck. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside for Robinson. Back to Isaac. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Kolek. Barnes looking around. Here's Chamberlain. Sweet move. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Robinson a screen on Barnes. Lobbed up there for Robinson. A shot that time not on target.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Pass to Chamberlain. Weaver.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Well, Orlando shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Suggs passes to Isaac. The shot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Chamberlain got 54 points. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Franz Wagner in for Isaac. And that one's good, Wagner.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot, Mr. Wagner.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Chamberlain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he can't get the first one. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Black. So he comes up empty at the line. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. Wagner outside. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Here he goes. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
Oh, my goodness. How about the aggressiveness from Franz Wagner? Leaves no doubt on the dunk.
Pass to Mobo. Chamberlain with it. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harris. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Here's Kolek. Pass to Chamberlain. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better? Well, these catch-and-shoot opportunities are money for Gary Harris. He spent his career making these rhythm shots.
Pass to Chamberlain. Fades. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Wagner passes to Bitadze. Now, here's Wagner. Covered by Barnes. Offline with his 3. San Francisco is gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Inside, and stolen by Wagner. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Chamberlain. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And Wagner dives in and finished off by Wagner.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. On offense, here are the Magic. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. To the paint. Kicks it out to Banchero. No good from outside. And a deep three from Heel. No good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Paul, a great team effort defensively. So what were your points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Well, y'all were real disruptive tonight, man, and led to the win. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our player of the game.